In this image, we have been asked to identify the type of force system that is being created when such an appliance is given, whether it's a one couple, two couples, determinate, indeterminate system. So before we answer this question, let's first have a look at some of the basic terminologies which are used to describe a force system. Okay, starting with force. Now, whenever there is an object which is at rest, it will continue to remain at rest unless there is an external load that acts on that body, which will change its position. Okay, such a load is measured in grams. Okay, so it will bring about a change in the position of the body. Second is moment. Okay, so whenever this force is acting on a body which is away from its center of resistance or not through the center of resistance of that body, it will bring about displacement along with rotation of that body. Okay, so for example, this is an incisor. There is a labially acting force that's acting on the incisor which is away from the center of resistance of that incisor. So this will bring about lingual displacement of the tooth as well as rotation or clockwise rotation of this tooth around the center of resistance of the tooth. Okay, so this is movement because the force is acting away from the center of resistance. A third type of force is known as a couple. So what is a couple? This is when there are two forces which are acting in opposite directions but they are of equal magnitude. So what you have to remember is there are two forces which are parallel but they are non-collinear, means they are parallel in direction but they are not acting in the same line of force. The line of force is not the same. There is a distance between them. Okay, so what this will bring about is net rotation. That is, there will be no displacement because the forces are of equal magnitude, so they will cancel each other out. So we will only feel rotation, no displacement. Now the most important thing for a couple, because like you know, couple means two. So there should be two forces acting or there should be a 2-point contact to bring about a couple. Okay, when there's only a 1-point contact, this is known as force and not couple. Okay, so when there's 2-point contact, there is couple, and when there's 1-point contact, that's only a force. So on the basis of this, we can understand what is a one-couple system. Okay, so a one-couple system is a force system in which one couple is generated at one end and one force. So if there are two ends in a system, okay, so there are two ends in a force system, one end will develop a couple and one will develop only a force, no couple. Okay, whereas in a two couple system, there will be two couples which are created at both ends. Okay, so if there are two ends, at both ends there will be couples created. So what is a one couple? Example of a one couple system is a cantilever spring. Okay, a cantilever spring is an example of a one couple system. Whereas a two couple system, an example is an intrusion arch, okay, which has been ligated into the brackets of the incisors. So what do I mean by this? Now, one couple system is also something that is known as a determinate system. Determinate system. Okay, determinate systems are those force systems in which the forces as well as the moments can be determined. Okay, so to give you a very simple example, supposing there is an incisor which is lingually placed and you want to push it labially. Okay, so supposing a Z spring is given in order to push this tooth buccally. So we can gauge what is the amount of force that is acting on this tooth. We can also gauge the type of movement that is created when we apply this force onto the tooth. So we can determine the force levels acting on this system. So this is a determinate system. So all one couple systems in orthodontics are determinate systems. Okay, whereas indeterminate systems are those which are too complex So we cannot determine the force levels as well as the moments which are being created in that system. An example of this is the fixed appliance. So fixed appliance therapy, each individual tooth is ligated with an arch wire, right? So there are multiple systems which are developed in each tooth. So at each level of the tooth, multiple force systems are developed, and it is impossible to try to determine what the forces are at each individual tooth level. So such systems which are too complex are known as indeterminate systems. Now, if we come back to this question, what we see here is that there is a auxiliary slot, okay, in which the wire has been engaged in the molar tube. Now this wire is touching the tube at 2 points. So there is a 2-point contact. Okay. So whenever there's a 2-point contact, couple will be developed. So here you can appreciate there is force acting upwards, there is force acting downwards. A couple is created at the molar. Now this spring, which is traveling anteriorly, develops into a hook, okay, onto which the canine bracket is ligated. So this is forming only a 1-point contact, okay. So there is no couple, only a force will be felt on the canine tooth. That too, a incisively directed force will be felt on the canine. Okay, so this is an example of a one couple system. Why is this not an indeterminate system? Is because this force that is acting on the canine can easily be determined. So we can determine the amount of force acting on the canine. Equal and opposite force will be acting on the molar. So we can determine the force acting on the molar and the force acting on the canine, and the moment that will be created because the force is acting away from the center of resistance. So we can determine these values. So that therefore this is a type of a determinate system, not an indeterminate system.